My dear friends, we have a very special program today because I have a very special guest. It's Anita Lapco. She is a dear friend of mine of many years. I don't want to say that she is an old friend because she's not, but I do know her for many years from Venezuela. She had a very important role in the Jewish community in Venezuela. She was the principal of our main community school, a school that at one time reached, I think, almost 2,300 students. Of course, today it has been reduced by a great percentage. Nevertheless, it's still a very important school. I visited Venezuela only a few months ago, and I went to the school and I saw and thought that it was really doing a tremendous job, notwithstanding the fewer students that they had. But Anita was in Venezuela when it was really a glorious paradise. But I think she has a problem with her DNA, because her late father, Don Natalio Glichansky, was the director of education of the Jewish community. He was really in charge above the principals as well. And he, together with, I think he was the first principal of the Jewish community day school, his name was David Gross, set and molded, I think, the direction of this school. I don't know if I'm exaggerating or not, but it could be that the holiday of Passover, Pesach, was not observed universally to begin with in the Jewish community. Or maybe it observed partially. But the Jewish school instituted a community seder for the children. And the children learned how to participate and direct a seder. So they came home and said, "Father, when are we going to have our own seder in our home?" And I think that contributed a lot for the celebration of the seder in practically all the Jewish homes in Venezuela. I know that in the United States, I think more observance of the Seder of Pesach than of Yom Kippur even, so that it is a very special holiday, and the Jewish school had a great hand in that. And Anita Lapco was for many years the principal of that school. I think Anita was born in Venezuela, but she corrected me, but she is really Venezuelan. And most of her life was dedicated in Venezuela, but it's already a number of years ago, about 15, I don't know exactly, that she migrated to the United States. And she is now one of the directors of the Federation, of the Broward Federation here in Florida. And I want to tell you, Anita, thank you very much for accepting our invitation. Tell me about the Federation. What are you doing in the Federation now?
First of all, thank you for inviting me. And yes, I am the director of the Latin Division at the Jewish Federation of Broward. I've been there like 8 years, and my job consists in engaging the Latin Jews in Broward to participate in the Federation.
Are there many Latin Jews in Florida?
In Florida, there are many. We did a study, a demographic study in Broward, and it's like 13,000 Latin Jews.
In Broward?
In Broward.
In Dade, I presume there are many more, no?
You know, no.
No?
No, it's more or less the same. Weekend to the...
Do you have any programs for elderly people, for people who are older?
Yes, yes. We have the Cantor Senior Center that it's not for people to live there, but they can go every day for activities, for treatments. So,
treatments too?
Well, physical treatment.
Therapy, like
yes.
physical therapy.
Yes, yes.
Exercises.
Exactly, exercises.
Do you provide transportation for these
We
people?
provide, they provide
Who's
transportation, the Cantor Center.
Oh,
the Cantor Center. We help them with a respite program for people that have Alzheimer, for the people that care for them. We offer that program for them. And we also provide kosher food for the children in Lapco.
Are all your activities kosher?
All our activities are kosher.
Very good. I'm very happy to hear it.
Yes.
Tell me, do you do anything in particular for Venezuelan Jews? You're a Venezuelan. Even though you were born in New York, you told me, but you were only 6 weeks old when you came to Venezuela.
Yes.
So, do you do anything in particular for the Jews of Venezuela?
Since the situation in Venezuela has been so difficult,
Yes.
we always do a big event, the Latin division, just like other divisions in the Federation. Mm-hmm. And the funds we raise, we have been giving them to a fund that's called Venezuela.
I see here a flyer that it says here on March 30th at 9 p.m. That's a Saturday night, and you told me late because of Shabbat to make sure everybody can go. Celebrando con kugel. You're going to celebrate with kugel. Kugel, is that what we eat on Shabbat after coming to shul? You eat at home?
Exactly.
Kugel, that's it. Celebrating with kugel. So what are you going to have then?
We're going to have music, we're going to have food, we're going to have drinks a lot, because it's an open bar. But we're going to also have...
Are you going to provide drivers to drive the people home after they drink?
No, that we don't.
So we have to be careful how much we drink. Yes, go ahead.
And we will have a person that's also from Venezuela, that she imitates other singers from all over the world, and she's funny and she sings beautiful, so it's going to be a special night. And
does it cost anything to get into the place that night?
Yes, it will have a covered cost, and we're going to send the information soon, and also a suggested gift so that we can raise money for Venezuela.
And you are going to make sure that this money goes directly to Venezuela to help people in Venezuela with food, with
and medicine. Yes.
Things that are very much needed right now.
Exactly.
What percentage of the money, if I go there and give $100 to get in, I want to give a gift of $100, how much of those $100 are really going to get to Venezuela?
The whole amount.
The whole amount.
The whole amount, because we have other ways to raise money for the expenses, staff, etc. So every dollar will go to Venezuela.
Well, I think that is very important, because not only Venezuelan Jews, I think that many Latin Jews and American Jews also, we are now very conscious of the difficulties that Venezuela is going through, and I think it's very important to do something to bring us closer to what is going on in Venezuela. Do you do anything with Israel? Do you have any relations? Does Federation do anything with Israel?
Yes, we have programs, specific programs in Israel. We have so many. I can think of, for instance, a very small town that we fund a program for senior citizens. They go there to have lunch, it's close to Beersheba, to have lunch, to socialize. We have also, I don't know if you know that we have a partnership with a city. Our city is called Nesher, close to Haifa, and there we have lots of programs for the people of Nesher.
Okay. So, in other words, you also build bridges between the Jewish community of Florida, especially of Broward, with the state of Israel,
yes.
Even though you are in the Latin division that, of course, has in the forefront the needs of the Latin communities, and specifically right now of Venezuela because of the difficult times. So, Anita, I want to wish you success, not only in this program, which is, what date is it? March 30th at 9 p.m. at the David Posnick Jewish Community Center in Davie.
Yes.
And we are all invited to partake of an extraordinary evening, knowing that whatever we contribute, 100% of what we contribute will go directly to help the people in Venezuela. So once again, congratulations. I'm very happy that you made the move from Venezuela to the United States. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to go visit soon in a free Venezuela. Let's hope so.
Let's hope so.